Guys, you're not gonna believe this. My TikTok account got a strike, man. It got a community guidelines strike. Now, you're not gonna believe... That's not it. Just give me a second here. You're not gonna believe what it was for, okay? You ready? Listen to this TikTok. This is from Silent Hill 2. You don't need the video, I promise. My only daughter, joy of days, they wanted to take you away. Hush, little baby, and be still. If I can't have you, no one will. This is Metallica trivia or something? Slap his belly from behind. This is how I doth unwind. Put your shorts around your legs. I've got your treasure, now you beg. What the fuck? Miyazaki, you pervert? What are you putting in here? Freaky ass game. That got a content strike that led to there being a red exclamation mark on my account. I had to click. I clicked on it. It said, "We have issued a strike on this video. Reason, suicidal ideation / self-harm. Would you like to appeal?" And I said yes. And then it said, "Hey, what are your grounds for the appeal?" And I literally typed in, "I'm not going to kill myself. This is just a clip from a video game." So I'm hoping that that's going to be seen by like a real human being. I mean, the strike doesn't really matter because you don't... I hate to be this guy. I hate to pull the veil back. You don't make any money on TikTok anyway, unless you're Miles Morales. But it got me laughing when I saw it on the toilet this morning. I was like, holy cow, man. They really had AI scan the video, and they said, this dude's about to commit suicide. Just for making a homoerotic poem on the spot. Slap his belly from behind. This is how I doth unwind. What a surprise. Mario Party again. Guy who comes to Twitch TV to be surprised. You know what? I got a website for you, buddy. Go to google.com, type in how to save my life, and click I'm feeling lucky. The results may surprise you. And now, why was Dan dissing the jacket? Learn to sit back and observe. Not everything needs a reaction. That's what I'd say to that. That being said, Dan did send a DM to my wife this morning asking for the lore of the jacket. So right before the stream, I went into his chat and I said, guy who wears the same clothes every day like an anime character DMs my wife at 6:15 in the morning to ask about my jacket lore.
Guy who wears the same clothes every day like an anime character DMs my wife at 6:15 to ask her what's the lore on NL's jacket. Brother, you look like a modern day Bond villain. Like if you were standing next to Guy Pearson or Guy Fieri, you would be the better dressed guy, man. Pierce Brosnan. You stand next to Pierce Brosnan? I mean, dude, that's... I'm giving you street cred, but I gotta know the lore, man. You are like, you double, triple, quadruple down on the brown jacket. Can you give me any lore on it? Where's it from? What's the material? What's the story behind it? When a streamer wears a collared shirt, it's like the Met Gala for people who have a closet full of threadless. What's the okay, +2, give us +2s. Can you tell us about the jacket? Did Kate buy it for you? Did your mom buy it for you? I know you didn't go to the store and be like, hey, I want this brown jacket, let me try it on. 1000% you didn't do it. Caught. That's okay. I know that. We skipped that part of the bit to get to the lore of it. Just tell me, what's the story? Because I know you didn't pick that out yourself. That's dad to dad respect. I didn't need to voice that. Literally just a nice brown jacket. I legit don't understand this. Look, northernlion, forget everything else. If Armin's defending you, you know that you gotta drop the lore, man. Like if Armin's defending you, I'm not saying like, hey, do you want Rudy Gobert on your team or you want Giannis? Let me see. That means if Kate got the message, did she respond to the message? She did not. She did not. Well, Kate didn't respond? I said, hey, what is the lore behind the brown shirt? Can you share deets? There is no lore. There has to be lore. There is, if northernlion didn't buy the jacket himself, there is lore. Because he didn't buy the jacket. So there's lore behind it. Did my wife buy all my red shirts? No, I bought them for myself. My wife doesn't buy me stuff anymore because I usually return it. I'm like, hey, I really appreciate that. I just don't need anything. Like for Father's Day, bless her heart, man. She's like, hey, me and the kids were thinking about what to get you. So we got you this. And it's like a sharper image, like lower back massager that you can attach to the chair. I opened it, saw the kids there. I'm like, thanks, guys. Once the kids left, I'm like, hey, just appreciate it. Can I have the receipt? Went up to Target the next day, tried to return it. They wouldn't take it back. I'm just not going to use it. I'm not going to use it, man. It's going to sit in a box. I don't want to waste it. I would rather, you know, take it and buy some like Cliff Bars for the kids or something, man. What do you mean weird? I'd rather like, would I rather have $60 in a box that I'm not going to use or buy some Cliff Bars for my kids, man? Like, come on.
And then he, I don't know, he was talking for like 3 minutes just off of that one. So I know it cut him to the core. And then I said, when a streamer wears a collared shirt, it's like the Met Gala for people with a closet full of threadless. And then I just closed the tab. I said, that'll keep him busy. So for all I know, he's still chewing on that one. Oh, man. It felt great. It felt fantastic to type it in. He went off on you? He messaged my wife at 6:15 in the fucking morning. He's trying to get me killed, man. That's crazy. You can't be messaging my wife at 6:15 on a Wednesday morning. Like, there's an acceptable bounds of communication, man. It's like a Japanese RPG. You're like, oh, I'm going to go into the store and buy some potions. Sorry, bitch. It's 7:15. They're closed for the night. They've got work-life balance. You've got to go find a bench, sit on it, and say, skip time 11 hours, and then like watch the sun go like, and then you can go in and buy the potion, okay?
Papa J.
I'm so glad.
Papa J, is that a full explanation or is it just him saying he's not going to explain it? Because if I click it and it's not an actual explanation, then you're going to get banned for the rest of the day. So let's just click it and see.
And now, why was Dan dissing the jacket? Learn to sit back and observe. Not everything needs a reaction. That's what I'd say to that. That being said, Dan did send a DM to my wife this morning asking for the lore of the jacket. So right before the stream, I went into his chat and I said, guy who wears the same clothes every day like an anime character DMs my wife at 6:15 in the morning to ask about my jacket lore. And then he, I don't know, he was talking for like 3 minutes just off of that one. So I know it cut him to the core.
I just want to know.
I said, when a streamer wears a collared shirt, it's like the Met Gala for people with a closet full of threadless. And then I just closed the tab. I said, that'll keep him busy.
Say goodbye to Papa J.
It's got a fucking... You can hear that, right? It's got a fucking square wave on it, man. Ooh. It's unpredictable. It's got kind of like a Duran Duran type. I have no idea. No idea as of right now. Let me see what they got on the strings. Crazy. I have not even an inkling. That. Yeah, no, now I know. Now I've got something. Take me to the revelation again and just empty your mind. Or is this just Paco Bell's canon and it's hidden that part of my brain? I'm so glad I found you. I don't wanna lose you. Whatever it takes, I'll be there with you. No, I don't think so. Give me the voice. Oh, it's Eternal Flame. Say my name. Something. I don't really know the whole Susanna Hoffs of it, but yeah, I know that one. I know Eternal Flame. Of course. I knew we were going to get there today. 1989 is right in my wheelhouse, man. I don't know fully how it goes. Lurking is eternal flame. It's better than Gasolina, no doubt about that. Oh, they're talking about the movie. Yo, speaking of Korean cinema, you guys were right. I've been catching a little culinary class wars. We've been watching a little bit during dinner time. It's a good show, man. Not every South Korean reality show hits the spot. Because I honestly, I just want to get on the horn and call the producers of the reality show and go, could you have less than 100 contestants? Because like the first episode, actually the first like 4 episodes of every new Korean reality TV show is just being introduced to like 87 people that are about to be eliminated right away. And it's really hard to be introduced to that many people and form like a connection to each of them. But once they get through episode 1, where they always have people come in and sit in a big room and go like, oh, what's going on? Who's that over there? So there's like 50 minutes of that. Once you get through that, it starts to pop a little bit. You ever see Singles Inferno? For YouTube, we were just talking about another South Korean reality show, Culinary Class Wars, which I think is pretty good. I did see Singles Inferno. Singles Inferno might be the show that made me realize that I'm just not going to watch any dating show, reality show ever again, because it's just, at this point in my life, I find it supremely uninteresting. Well, I did see a couple episodes of like Love After Divorce too. Like you gotta get, South Korea's putting out new reality shows every 3 seconds, I would say. I watched Too Hot to Handle for like 4 episodes. I watched Love Island for like 2 episodes. And honestly, this is very rude, okay? I know, because someone in chat said Korea is like slop maxing. Yes, some of the shows are slop. There's no doubt. But like, the thing that really burned me up about Too Hot to Handle, and this is, I'm not trying to put on airs, I'm not trying to flex, is that the people weren't even like hot. They were just like predominantly kind of stupid, which made it a very irritating watch. Like that was the show where it was like if you start with like 100 grand in the pot, and then if like anybody kisses, they take out like 2 grand or something like that. And it was just watching that show was frustrating, not even because like the money that was coming out of the pot, but more just because watching the conversations that these 6 wannabe influencers who hail predominantly from the north of England were having in their downtime made me want to cancel my Netflix subscription. At least on Singles Inferno, the people that were on the show were speaking a different language, so I could only understand via the subtitles, which just gives a buff. You're like, oh, they must be saying something intelligent because of the fact that I'm reading it instead of listening to it. So, I mean, I didn't finish either of them, but Too Hot to Handle, I think, actually was one of those shows that you would like, it almost feels like a show out of Idiocracy. Like it was a show that was like a harbinger for societal decline. I'm not saying what I make is any better, but long story short, like I'm just not watching any dating shows anymore because it's just, I don't know. It's the sloppiest of the slop. I'm not watching much of anything, but I'm certainly not watching any dating shows. Even cooking shows, I mean, it's like I can look at it and be like, I love food. So there's something there, but the dating shows. There was one that was good. It's a South Korean show called Jock. And the reason it was good is because of like, instead of 21-year-old wannabe influencers from the Midlands, it was like divorced middle-aged people from South Korea. And then they had them live in a house together for like 4 days. And at the end of, or maybe it was a week, but at the end of the week, like 90% of them were like, yeah, I don't really feel like a connection with anyone here. But it was largely just like normal people interacting. Wojak? Wojak. Wife Jack. Can I say, by the way, Wife Jack is popping off on Twitter right now. We don't have to take it so seriously, okay? So there's been a lot of pushback on Wife Jack. I saw a Wife Jack meme that made me laugh this morning. And it was, imagine you're looking into the windshield of the car, and there's Wojak was driving the car, Wife Jack was in the passenger seat, and then the caption just said, audible gasp for no reason. And I said, you know what? That's real, man. That is fucking true. I saw that one. You will be driving the car sometimes, and your wife or your girlfriend in the passenger seat will just go, oh my God. And you're like, what? And then it's like, remember that restaurant that opened on West 2nd? And you're like, I thought we were going to die, man. Ghost dragon. Ghost fighting. Fucking bullshit. We get this all the time. Pisses me the fuck off. Fighting evolved by item. Fuck you, bro. iPalm? Am I crazy to think Ambipalm evolved? Oh, that's only in Pogo. That's only in Pogo. Only in Pogo do they do that. Fuck you. I'm fucked, man. I don't know. I'm fucked. I don't know how to do this. Ghost Dragon, Ghost Fighting, Ghost Kalos. Okay, Ghost Kalos, Chandelure. Okay, fucking, there's one Goregeist. Goregeist, or I don't know, maybe fucking Poltegeist. Maybe Goregeist average. Yes! Oh, Ghost. There's a lot of Geists in there. Polchuggeist. Seismitoad. Ice-Q Ice. Ice-Q Noise. Oh, man. Dude, Sinistea and Sinischa. Yo. When the tea bites back, my man. South Carolina borders only 2 states, North Carolina and this state, Georgia. If you live in the United States and you got that wrong, you should be able to punch George W. Bush in the face. He screwed you. Because that is the easiest American geography question that could possibly count as a quote-unquote trivia question. 2 celebrities here. That's like Gerard Butler. It's crazy to say this. Kristen Stewart? Before you're letting the beard cloud your vision. Do the little periscope before you judge me. It could be, like, the eyes are quite striking. It could be Cara Delevingne, but it's just not quite right for Cara Delevingne. I think it's Kristen Stewart, man. Oh! Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I see you typing Olivia Wilde in chat. Doesn't look like Olivia Wilde at all. You haven't seen We Love America? Chiblee would laugh if he was here. The History Channel debuted this reality show in 2010 that featured Mike Wolf and Frank Fritz buying antiques and collectibles. I've never seen it. Is it possible this show could be called American Pickers? It fucking is, man. I see it on hotel TVs all the time. I kind of opted out at Storage Wars when it comes to shows like that, but I am aware of the show American Pickers. I was thinking about her, thinking about me, thinking about us, what we gonna be, are the opening lyrics to what 2010 Nelly song? I did not hear any Nelly songs made after 2003. This song is called... It's probably My Love Is the Sha. That was on the radio in the late 00s. Yeah, you know what wasn't on the radio in the late 00s? My fucking ears, bro. I was plugging the aux in to my Creative Zen jukebox. It's a 2010 song. Yeah, I know. What was I listening to then? If I had to guess, probably, I'm going back. Hot Chip, One Life Stands is my guess. And then that Flaming Lips album that was surprisingly good, that had the Frog song with Karen O on it. Deer Hunter, I was listening to a lot of Deer Hunter. I'm not saying you gotta hand it to them, but I was listening to a lot of Ariel Pink and the Haunted Graffiti. Na 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 dum tum 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 na 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 na. That was before we didn't know. Okay, I was listening to a lot of girls. You remember that? Are they still around? Oh, I wish I had a boyfriend. I wish I had a loving man in my life. I wish I had a father. How do you know all this stuff? Because I wasn't diluting my fucking artistic diet with Nelly's Just a Dream, okay? The song is fire. Yeah, I bet it goes crazy when you're dancing 18 inches away from the girl you've had a crush on for 3 years at your middle school dance. Unfortunately, I can't relate to that because I was born 6 years before you. So for me, that was probably like Kiss Me by Sixpence None the Richer or something. Stop. You guys are coming for the chest and then get mad when I hit you in the head, okay? It's called self-defense. Kirkland Signature roasted chicken and Swiss roller tray. Are these cinnamon buns? This is Guy. I don't know if this is Guy Chow or wife slop. I feel like it's got to be wife slop because Guy Chow, the guy would not cut the wrap. He would just eat the wrap. He would be like, what's the point? I'm making Guy Chow. There's no point in like dressing it up. But wife slop, I could see a wife being like, I love my husband. I'm going to make the wrap look a little cooler. Yeah, I could see that. I'm going to say this is wife slop. Not pejoratively, by the way. And like, I'm being begrudgingly admirant. You bring it to a party? Really? I don't understand showing up with charcuterie or like a cheese and crackers or something like that with some grapes on the side, some pickles nobody's going to eat, unfortunately. Gai Chow, Gai space CIAO. Yeah. I think I had that at Dim Sum. I don't know, 12 of these? I have to imagine these are under $1 each because this is like... So listen, okay, I don't want to flex on you. I go to parties now and then, and some of these parties have hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres might be the most overrated food on the planet. They come around with a little platter. It's got a dozen individual bites. You would think that because the portion size is so small that the bites must be delicious. Occasionally you get like something wrapped in bacon or prosciutto. Okay, maybe you get like an asparagus wrapped in prosciutto, and you're like, that's fantastic. 96% of them are just different variations on shoving cream cheese inside of something that it doesn't naturally come into. So you bite it. Your teeth breach the surface, your mouth is flooded with cream cheese, and you go, it's not bad, but it's like, I just didn't expect there to be that much cream cheese. What was I talking about? There's 12 of these. I think this is $7.99. That's psychotic. Isn't this like 2 wraps cut up into 6 pieces? I mean, you're paying like a huge premium. $10.99. There's nobody in history has ever purchased this from Costco. Nobody in history has ever paid $1.08 per spiral for Kirkland Signature roasted chicken and Swiss roller tray 12 count. No shot, bro. That's reasonable? Brother, it's like $6.50 a wrap from Costco. It's fresh. Is it 12 rolls or 12 trays? It's not 12 trays. That's like in the other direction. That's even scarier. Because that's like 8 cents a spiral. And you can't get garbage for that. That's like the cost of like bulk broken glass or something. You would not catch me doing it. I've said this before. When my parents are staying with us, I love wraps. because my mom makes me a wrap for lunch every day. When it comes to my own dietary decisions, when I'm independent, I'm not fucking with wraps too much. I much prefer a sandwich if I'm going to buy one or make one myself. The exception would be, you know, if you're getting like shawarma or something like that, I can understand. Kebab. Otherwise, if we're putting lunch meat in some kind of carbohydrate-based vessel, I am a sandwich guy over a wrap for sure. But I think it's just because a sandwich is like somewhat unpretentious. And a wrap, despite being like nutritionally equivalent, has the air of like if someone's eating a wrap, I'm like, they think they're better than me. Like, I'm not eating a lot of carbohydrates. I don't eat bread anymore. Instead of 230 grams of carbohydrates, pieces of bread, I eat 160 gram of carbohydrates tortilla. Fuck you. Hop on the bike. Push the pedals. Let's see who's got a full glycogen store right now, you motherfucker. The voices are back. I love bread, man. You know what? The reason I love bread is because I feel like store-bought bread sucks ass usually, but fresh baked bread from a bakery is elevated. It's amazing. But like a wrap is always the same. No one's ever like, I got to go to the bakery to pick up some wraps. They're always like, hey, let me stop by Safeway real quick. There's a sale on like Wonder Wraps. Tortilla is kind of a different story, but I mean, as soon as you're using a tortilla, it's the wrap versus tortilla, you know, I couldn't tell you stochastically what the difference is, but I know it when I taste it. Let's put it that way. I've been wasting all my wraps. I need to grow up. You don't need to grow up, but just buy bread. Because like if you have too much bread, you're like, yes, I'm such a carb-pilled bread cell. Eating bread, putting butter on it, dipping the bread in the hummus, making toast, making a sandwich, cutting it up, making croutons, you know? When you have like extra wraps, you're like, what the fuck am I going to do with these wraps? Then the most annoying motherfucker you've never met is going to be like, if you spray them with Pam and put them in the air fryer for 8 minutes, they turn into pita chips. Man, fuck you. Nobody's doing that shit. I'm waiting until they turn blue in 2 months and I'm putting them in the compost bin. Is this part of the midlife crisis where a rant goes on for 10 minutes over a wrap from Costco? Who's having a crisis, brother? You're the one watching. But you know what a quarter life crisis is? Oh, guys, I'm thinking about changing my league main. What the fuck are you talking about? I take offense to that remark. Come join us in the real world whenever you're ready. $60 a year for a membership, $120 for the executive. You get 2% cash back. Up to a maximum, I think, of $1,000 refunded annually. But still, it's if you go there, if you buy all your meat there and maybe like protein powder, you're coming out feeling pretty good. $1,250 next year. Oh, thank you, Jay Powell. Thank you for the stimmy check. Use promo code Northern at checkout. No, Costco's a good business. They don't have to give streamers affiliate codes. The service sells itself. I'm not a big 2014 guy. Paramount Pictures 2014. A drama adventure starring Russell Crowe from 2014. The end of the... Oh, it's Noah! Hawk Noah. Actually, Noah would love Haley Welch. You know why? Helps him remember. Hawk Tua. Really, everything Tua. Really, more than when you think about it. Max Charles. A young boy and his dog who happen to have a genius-level IQ spring into action when their time machine is stolen and moments in history begin to be changed. There's just the whole cast of Modern Family, huh? Mr. Peabody and Sherman. All right. This shit made $272 million worldwide. I saw it in theaters. I mean this with no disrespect, because I was there just like, I don't know, 12 years ago or something like that. But is there like a funnier period in a person's life than like age 12 to 22? Like 10 years ago, I was 26. Like I was more similar to myself. Not much has changed. Let's put it that way. But like from 12 to 22, you're like a fucking different person, man. So you're in here, like you have like maybe a real job. You're an adult. You might be like in a relationship with someone you think you're going to spend the rest of your life with, and maybe you will. But like 10 years ago, you saw Mr. Peabody and Sherman in theaters. That's fucking insane to me. Slow down, little bro. You got a lot of time left on planet Earth. Maybe like pump the brakes a little bit, okay? Save some milestones for your 30s, okay? That's insane. What do you mean you saw this in theaters, man? 10 years ago, my favorite movie was Bolt? What are you now? Like a fucking lawyer or something? An actuary? That's crazy, dude. Pure Flicks Entertainment? God's Not Dead? Yep. That's what they make, people. That's the movie they make, okay? How did you know that? Because it's a very noteworthy movie, man. I mean, it might be the funniest movie ever made. My mom took me to see this in theaters. I feel bad for you on that one, for sure. What happens in this movie? If I remember correctly, there's like a college class where the professor gives everybody an assignment that is like prove that God is real or something like that. And then, he gives them an assignment. Kevin Sorbo is an atheist. And because he's an atheist, he gets hit by a car or something like that. That's the movie? Is that correct? Is that a rough approximation of what happens? Yes, okay. He turns to Jesus while dying. Voltaire would never. Now's not the time to be making enemies, brother. Let's just scroll down, man. Just scroll down. Go to the Kings of Comedy USA, 2006. Here we are, man. Oh, look at this. The Kings of Comedy, dude. Remember that I swam? Better swim. Better up. You burnt, scramp, a dirt barrel. Sorry. Like, I'm just going to say, if you're deaf, you could tell who the comedian is just from the vibrations coming through your seat, okay? Hit it, Jim. Okay, sorry. Do Chris Rock now? No, who do you think I am? Michael Scott? MotoGP. Boys, it's going to be a good day. When you bought Xbox Live in 2003, 2004, Xbox Live, I don't know how to describe it. It came on a disc. Like you had to buy it from the store and then go home and like install Xbox Live on your Xbox. It came with a demo disc so you could play MotoGP online. It was literally one track. And I played that demo for like at least 25 hours if I had to guess. Because, yeah, and it's hard to put yourself in the shoes if you're younger, I imagine. But just the novelty of playing against other human beings in anything was like enough to sustain you for weeks of free time. That Infusion Frenzy on the Halo disc, dude, you wouldn't know shit about that. It felt insane. You'd be like, yeah, I lost. I lost to some motherfucker from California. Like, it made you feel important. Like, you were in the fucking arena, man. Nowadays, I'm like, get this California motherfucker out of my game. I want to win. Were you a PS2 online gamer? No, I never served in the US military. Project Gotham Racing 3. Shenmue? Am I insane to say this is Shenmue, man? Shenmue 3? It's so fucking... Okay, it's Midnight Club 2, which I also owned. But when I just saw... Just the framing was so fucking Shenmue coded, man. Good game. I remember... sorry, I apologize. I've told this story before. I was like 14, and I bought Midnight Club 2. And when I went to the store, there was a guy who's worked at the EB Games in my hometown since I was like 5 years old. And as of the last time I was there, he was still working there, which I'm not saying insulting. Like, I think he might be living his dream because he's risen through the ranks. He might be the CEO of the company for all I know. Anyway, I was like 12 or 14 or whatever. And I was like, I brought Midnight Club 2 up to the counter. And the guy was like, "Oh, this is a really great game. Where did you hear about it?" And I was like, "Oh, I love everything that, like, I forget the name of the studio now even is." I was like, "I love everything that they've made." And he was like, "Yeah, you know, they recently got bought by Rockstar." Like, he was trying to do like a measuring contest with me. And I was like, "Yeah, I know." Then they've been made into like Rockstar San Diego now. And he was like, "Oh, I didn't hear that." And I was like, "I got you, bitch." I subscribe to official PlayStation magazine. This is the same EB Angel Studios. Maybe they became Rockstar London. I can't remember. But anyway, it's the same EB Games where I went in to buy my mom and dad Just Dance 3 for the Xbox with Kinect. And then next to me, there was like a guy went up to the counter and asked the cashier. He's like, "Hey, do you have any like good RPGs?" And then the guy was like, "Yeah, why do you ask?" And he's like, "Well, you just look like a guy who would like really know good video games." And then the cashier got defensive and was like, "Yeah, you know, this one's really good. I play this one with my girlfriend at home all the time." And they were having like a little bit of a, I don't know, a tete-a-tete, let's put it that way. You guys couldn't handle my EB Games. That EB Games in 2004, oh man. You guys are too soft. Can I say something? We got to take some of the penalties out of football, man. Like, I don't know if it's just now that I'm older. I do want the game to be fair, but at the same time, it's such a buzzkill that there's like, hey, Patrick Mahomes drops back. He's about to be sacked. He shrugs off the linebacker. He a long bomb, and Travis Kelce brings it down in the end zone, and then some fucking nerd jogs out to the center. Number 16, defensive end for the defense. Had his sock tucked into his shoe. The penalty is accepted, redo first down. And you're like, what the fuck, man? Like 90% of all NFL plays take place in like a pocket universe where the results don't matter. Bold move by Andy Reid. They were offsetting penalties, okay? Don't worry about it. I know Apollo disagrees with me. I really feel like if you catch the football and your toe touches the end zone, that's a touchdown. Why do you have to put both feet down in the end zone, man? It would be more touchdowns, I guess, but that would be cool. Because that's the rule. You're just begging for a boot to be placed on your head. You don't even care who's wearing the shoe, man. You crave being ruled by an iron fist instead of watching sick-ass touchdowns. Entire puck has to cross the line, too. Well, that just makes sense. As far as I'm concerned, as long as any part of the puck hasn't crossed the line, that's not a goal. Because 10% of the puck could dissent and filibuster. You don't even know. If you want to talk about hockey rules, there were like 2 seasons where if a skater had their foot in the crease, it went to video review for like 15 minutes, where you would watch on these decrepit 1997 era cameras overhead and try to determine if like a single atom of a skate blade was inside of the crease, even though it wasn't touching the goaltender at all. But the thing is, after like 2 years, the NHL went, that's fucking stupid. Let's stop doing that. But I feel like the NFL is getting even worse, man. Can you explain the trapezoid? The trapezoid doesn't make sense if you don't watch hockey. But if you watched hockey from 1995 to 2004, the trapezoid makes sense. It's a penalty for a goaltender to touch the puck outside of the trapezoid behind their net. The reason they had to do that is because some goalies got so fucking good at handling the puck that the puck would come into the defensive zone, the goalie would leave the net to play it, and basically just yeet it down the ice, and they would never, ever have any chances against them. They would have like 6 shots against them. And yes, it was illegal to hit the goaltender as well. Well, it's on a case-by-case basis. If the goalie's good, then you have to avoid him. If he sucks, you can kind of cream him a little bit. But icing's such a terrible rule. You don't understand. It's terrible because it's hard for you to understand. But if you didn't have icing, hockey would be almost as boring as football is. Because literally, like, after you got hemmed into your zone for like a minute and a half, you could just yeet the puck wherever and suffer no consequences whatsoever. Bring back the 2-line pass. Why do you want the sport to be worse, man? The one hockey take that I will accept that makes the sport less exciting is getting rid of the shootout. Because the shootout really is like, it's fun to watch, but it does reward you with like regular season points for something that should be relegated to the All-Star game. That's about it though. Like I would accept it either way. High sticking double minor should go. Well, it depends whether my team just high sticks someone or whether my team just got high stuck. Because when Quinn Hughes gets his stick up a little high and it catches someone on the nose, I'm like, he's not even hurt, man, and you're going to give him a double minor? But then when somebody on the other team's not paying attention and like lightly brushes Quinn Hughes' nose, I'm like, he's fucking bleeding, man. There's no place for that shit in the game anymore. Get this guy out of the league. But it's interesting because it does mean that potentially the best hockey player of all time could just be somebody like with anemia, who's very short. If you could get like a 5'2" guy with anemia and just put him on the ice and have him sneak up like into the elbows of other players. Oh, you're right, Connor Garland, man. He's not the worst Hughes brother. Yeah, no shit, bro. He won the Norris last year. He's the best Hughes brother. Try to keep up. Anyway. Higher percentage of people in poverty. Tucson or Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo? I say Grand Rapids. It was a tough one. What was my reasoning? I always think of, when I think of Arizona as a state, the heuristic I use is that retirees move there. Not to Tucson? Really? But they mention it in songs. I went from Phoenix, Arizona, all the way to, that's Tacoma, Philadelphia, Atlanta, LA. Northern Tucson, Arizona, where the girls are warm. Higher percentage of people employed in computer and mathematical occupations. I'm going to say New Jersey. What? Isn't like 98% of New Jersey employed full-time trying to get their kids into Ivy League schools? Not in Trenton? Really? It wasn't even close, honestly. They should do one of these in Canada. You guys would finally understand how it feels. When they're like, what city consumes more Slurpees? Kingston, Ontario, or Winnipeg? I'd be like, bro, snap pick Winnipeg. It's the Slurpee capital of the world. You'd be like, I don't know, Ontario, because it gets warmer than it does in Winnipeg. And I'd be like, you fucking idiot. Manitobans go apeshit over Slurpees, you fucking idiot. You don't know anything. You don't know anything. Try being the largest economy first. Okay, ni hao, motherfucker. I didn't realize you were chatting live from fucking Shanghai. Oh, I meant largest economy per capita. Who cares about what you produce for the economy per capita? How about what you take home per capita? In which case, your ass is getting shellacked by fucking Luxembourg, Switzerland. Shut the fuck up. You're like me. You're a speck of dust. And you're like, my window's shinier. We didn't do that shit, man. We didn't play a role in that. Stop taking credit for fucking the post-war boom and the Marshall Plan and shit, okay? Thoughts on Burgermeister? I don't know what that is. Is that like a Holy Roman Emperor or something? It's a restaurant? I got nothing for you. I'm a pretty simple man. In 2024, if you ask me where to go for dinner, the odds that I pick a restaurant that has burger in the title is very low. Now, on the menu, sure. But if the restaurant is called Burger Blank or Blank Burger, the odds of me going there are pretty low. You could catch me now and then at Rice Burger. Don't get the burger. I've never had it. It might be amazing. Don't get the burger. Get the chicken katsu bowl. Weirdly enough, the fucking best chicken katsu I've had in Vancouver. Maybe the best chicken katsu I've ever had outside of Japan. Better than Saku. I don't fuck with Saku. I think Saku's good, but there's two things I want to say about Saku, okay? One is, and this is a personal problem, one is a philosophical problem. The personal problem that I have with Saku is that I think it's a little oily, and when I eat it, my guts bubble up a little bit. But you might not have the same kind of like grease sensitivity that I do. I think it's related to the health of my internal biome. The second thing is I've eaten the Saku many times. I've eaten the Saku on Robson. I've eaten the Saku on West Broadway. When they first started expanding, I'm like, get the bag. But then I saw the owner on Dragon's Den trying to get more money to franchise the restaurant across the rest of the country. And I said, I'm done with Saku. You know why? Because the dude is not running a restaurant anymore. He's running a business. And that's fine. I hope they spread their tasty food across the country, but I'm no longer going to be a part of it. I would rather eat at a restaurant that's run by like a 71-year-old man who's like his lifelong dream was just to cook katsu curry instead of like, I want to be the CEO of Saku Industries. I get it. Because you can't make $1 billion running one restaurant. But that's where I draw the line. Also, it's inconvenient for me to get to now. So, what did we just play? Oh, pick 5. Dude, I'm cracked at this. What the hell? Does this even make sense? Brochures? Like, maybe I'm ignorant, okay? Tell me if you work in the import-export business. Do you get your brochures like printed in Vietnam and then they ship the printed brochures? Or do you get a tri-folded piece of paper and then you print it yourself? I just never thought about brochures as being like a good, I guess. I thought it was something you printed on your own inkjet in your office, but I guess I'm just gonna start with Vietnam. It just came to the top of my head. That was a horrible guess. I guess I would go China. That's up there for sure. $2 billion in brochures. Soon it's going to get 25% tariffs. They should be so lucky, dude. Are you guys ready? All you free viewers, you're about to have to pay 25% more for the stream if you live in the United States anyway. Because I single-handedly haven't stopped fentanyl from going across the border. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I did, but I fucked up pretty bad, man. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm trying to stop as much fent from making it across the border as I can, but I guess some slipped through. No, I deserve it. I'll do better. I'll do better. Oh, man. Mexico, maybe? Maybe they're printing them in Mexico and shipping them to the U.S. I mean, it's 200 million brochures, man. Some dude's living in like a huge palatial estate just off brochure money. India? At least let me get a bronze today, man. Ah, shit. Oh, that's horrible. I don't think it's going to be Germany today, guys. Malaysia? Bangladesh? Malaysia? Bangladesh? Malaysia? No. United States. The United States is exporting the brochures. It was Germany too, you're not wrong. They produce them and send them to embassies. $2 billion in brochures being sent to embassies? Listen, I know America uses paper, but that's not an export. I'm just kind of confused about I'm not an economist. Yo, Guiga, I really need you to back me up here. I thought, because I saw the video of that 61-year-old man explaining the difference between the U.S. economy and the Chinese economy. I thought the U.S. exported stuff like, airplanes and military equipment and stuff like that. Stuff that was highly specialized. And then stuff like brochures, which I've been making in print shop since I was 9 years old. I kind of thought the labor cost of making a brochure would be too high in America for other countries to be you let me get some of those American brochures. But I don't know. Maybe they're fucking amazing at making brochures. They're third in paper exports. This isn't paper. These are brochures. The paper I get. I kind of thought the U.S. would be sending the paper overseas and then they'd be printing the ink on them elsewhere and then sending them back to America. Kind of like how you buy mangoes and the mangoes are a product of Canada, and then you look at the container and it's the mangoes were harvested in the Philippines and cut in Malaysia and then packaged in Canada. I guess maybe the U.S. is the world capital of printer ink too. I don't know. Could be. I just looked up the biggest brochure importer, and it's also the U.S. I think we just discovered some kind of money laundering ring. Don't they do that with petroleum too? Aren't they the trick is they export the shit brochures, guys. They export the shit brochures, and then they keep the good ones for themselves. If you've ever gotten the brochure in America, you know it's just the stock of the paper feels different. The look of it, the smell of it. All right, slash marker me. What am I going to do for 70 minutes, man? This is why I need to start playing sports games on stream again, man. We could definitely fit like 2 games of NHL 24. I would love to play some NHL on 24 or 25 on stream. If they would just put like a little bit of effort into it. And I don't mean like, I'm sure the people that work on the game are working hard every day, but the management and the executive level decision making is not harnessing their efforts appropriately, man. They got to get them working on like new features, the engine, the animations, not just like adding 1,700 different menus into it. How about a PC port? I really feel like the NHL team is just like, it's probably 3 dudes making sure the code doesn't break, and then like 25 dudes soliciting songs for next year's soundtrack. We're not going to play Topspin. Topspin is like even worse, which is crazy to me. I would love to play Topspin. Unfortunately, to play Topspin, they should have made it so that it's not pay to win. So you at 30 overall, you're not going up against people at 99 overall the day the game came out. They sold out the consumer for microtransactions. What happened to sports ball hate? Well, I guess we're just going to spend like 60 minutes pontificating. I really feel like the average person on this website would actually benefit from getting into sports. Because what it is it's actually like a containment zone for... It's a safe outlet for emotions that you can basically just kind of scream into a box and get it out of your system with no consequences. I actually think if you just picked like a winter sport and a summer sport and followed the team and harnessed your emotions through that, your life would be like, it's not going to save your life, but it would be a little bit better. Don't get into gambling. Like, I think that's the thing. People take it too far. But like watching TV for 60 minutes and going like, oh, come on. I think it makes you like a healthier person. As long as once the game is over, you can like leave it on the field, you know? Plus, you can get mad at like annoying people. Like, what's the most annoying kind of sports fan? They're on Twitter. They cheer for the New York Rangers. I'm just kidding. But like, there is a disproportionate amount of Rangers fans on social media that I find kind of irritating, but we don't need to get into it. It's like fans of the best team in the league that retweet the image that is like, this is what it's like to watch a Kansas City Chiefs game. And it's like Monday through Saturday. Oh boy, I can't wait to watch my team. And then Sunday when the game starts, fuck. What the fuck are you doing? Fuck. Oh, we won. That shit is so fucking annoying. You've never rooted for like a real team, man. You've never rooted for real garbage. You've never come third last in the NHL 3 seasons in a row and picked 7th, 8th, and 9th? Oh shit, a post from r/Sixers. Let me see. 2 years ago. Oh boy, am I excited to watch my favorite team play. I'm going to blank myself. Nice, we won. But this is from 2 years ago. Like, this is good for the Sixers right now, except you got to change the end to, oh no, we lost. And you've also got to change the start to, I am going to blank myself. Aren't they like 5-21 or something right now? 2-13! Other than the first 10 minutes, this is what this game felt like. Okay, here's one from r/Eagles. Oh boy, am I excited to watch my favorite team play. I'm going to blank myself. Nice, we won. Is anybody more oppressed than fans of a fucking 9-2 team or whatever they are? I think in the 2016-2017 season, the Canucks lost like 8 games in a row, 5-2. You wouldn't last a fucking... And even the Canucks aren't even the most cursed franchise in the NHL. I don't know if Columbus has won 17 games in their entire history in the National Hockey League. Sabres are up there too, for sure. Habs post 1993. Well, you haven't really been unlucky. You've just kind of been like ass. Plus, you guys, like, listen, Montreal, first, you made the Stanley Cup Finals in a season where you didn't deserve it at all. Let's just call it like we see it. Secondly, you've had some amazing playoff runs with fucking decroded teams. You had no business, and I was a Habs fan back then. You had no business beating the Caps and the Penguins in 2010. Now, the irony, and you knew this was coming if you were a Habs fan, after you had 2 huge upsets on the back of Yaroslav Halak, you knew you were going to sell against the Flyers. There was no chance. Because it was like, if we beat the Capitals and the fucking Penguins, of course we're going to beat the Flyers. You knew it was already over before it even started. But that's true. There's teams in the NBA that like we barely even remember exist, man. Like, what the fuck are the Charlotte Hornets doing? What the fuck are the Washington Wizards doing? Those teams don't exist. Like, they don't do anything. There were other teams. I mean, it can change. There was a long period, like 15 years, where the Golden State Warriors were not a real team. They were like, you would buy NBA Live 2004 and be like, I forgot, like, the fucking Warriors. That's right. Load it up, trade Baron Davis to whatever team you were actually going to play as, probably the Phoenix Suns. They had Nash, Amari Stoudemire. I mean, it was a stacked team back then, considering they never won a championship. I don't want to talk about Zion Williamson. I don't want to say something I regret. We've all been there. Dude, I also, while I was in the bathroom, I looked at my phone. I got a text, and it said, "Hi, this is blank. I'm another dad whose kid goes to your school. We're starting a dads-only WhatsApp group. If you'd like to join." You know I'm going to be all over that. Every day I hear about it was popping off in the mom's chat. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's an event coming up at the school. Oh, really? I didn't hear about it. Oh, yeah, they were talking about it in the mom's chat. Oh, well, how the turntables. How the turntables. And meanwhile, the dad group chat is...
Oh, did you say only dads?
Holy cow. Did you hear that? That was like when they pick up the phone in the Matrix and like get sucked onto the Nebuchadnezzar. I've been in the voice call for 3 hours, man. That's crazy. What am I doing in there? Anyway, what I was going to say is, the dad's chat is going to be like, great idea. Now we can have one just for the dads. And then no messages for like 6 weeks. There would be like one message in the summertime that's like, hey, we're having a charity golf event if you'd like to sign up. And then nothing again until September. That's like, hey, what time is drop off today? This is spiritually vacant, but also I think it will be fun. 100% next NFL season, I'm getting into fantasy football for networking purposes. Every single conversation I have with a man my age, in the fall at least, fantasy football is the center of like 60% of the conversations. I have to get into fantasy football, man. I already watch half of a football game a week, so I'm like halfway there. I might even watch a whole one a week. So I'll watch like a little bit of a game that's on Sunday while I'm folding laundry, and I'll usually have like Monday Night Football on while I'm cooking dinner. So I'm already like halfway there, man. Red Zone, my guy? I don't know if we have that. I basically just have to watch whatever's on like the CBS affiliate in Washington that we get. So if the Seahawks are playing, it's the Seahawks, which is unfortunate because they're not like that exciting. But sometimes you'll be like, what the fuck? Bengals at Panthers? Oh, brother. Nobody's talking in the Discord. I'm just sitting here doing nothing, man. The fuck am I going to do? This is not depression. This is just like, I don't want to play anything except Mario Party. I don't really want to play that. I really want to play that. Pretty good. I don't really want to play it, though. I don't really want to play this. I don't really want to play that. Really that into that right now. The Bazaar? Dude, is it out? The AstroTurfers are doing some amazing work on the Bazaar. I get asked like 8 times a day if I'm going to play it. And this is me being honest. If it was going to be $30 forever, I would buy it right now. But knowing that it's coming out free to play, I'm not going to pay $30 for it. Free to play January. Okay, I can wait till then. I got tons of stuff to play. Oh, fuck. What the fuck am I going to play, man? I'm back in 2023. I played 85 games in 2023. That's crazy, dude. That means I had like 75 sponsorships. How about let me go back to like 2021. How many games did I play in 2021? Oh, it doesn't do that. It just goes older. 2020, 270 games? Holy fuck, boys. I was cooking back then. I don't remember any of these, man. You remember Eternal Return? I don't remember this at all. Why do I have this game? Playtime 49 minutes? It looks like it's anime waifus in like Playboy bunny costumes. Eternal Return season. Oh, was this the Korean Battle Royale MOBA? It is Eternal Return Black Survivor. Yeah. The hell is Kill Squad, man? Last played November 27th, 2020. That's today, 4 years ago, man. Go back to 2016. All right, give me a second here. H1Z1 Battle Royale, H1Z1 Test Server, Bombernauts, The Culling. What a year. BioShock Remastered. Shenzhen IO. Is it possible it's the greatest game in YouTube history? Diceomancer is so fun. Listen, boys, we got to have an uncomfortable conversation about Diceomancer. It's a great game. It's hard to make content for it because the first run was like 2 hours and 30 minutes long. You know, say what you will about Slay the Spire. Sometimes people join and they're like, I don't know what's happening in Slay the Spire. But Slay the Spire is like you play a card that does like 15 damage. Diceomancer was like, you had to put all your turns into like a supercomputer to understand exactly how the numbers were going to shake out. Slice and Dice is good, but like I can't play it because the Slice and Dice Andes won't be honest. There's a chance I would play it if you would just admit that it sucks to look at and to watch. But you won't, man. You're always lying about it. You're always saying like, no, it's awesome to watch. But like if you haven't played 100 hours of Slice and Dice, you don't know what you're doing. We like watching you play it. You know what's sad? Literally nobody said Supervive. I was so right to uninstall it. You had 4K less viewers playing Supervive than you do now playing nothing. But you know my take on that. The best thing you can play on Twitch is the best thing you can play on Twitch. The second best thing you can play on Twitch from a metric standpoint is nothing, because you could be 1 second away from playing whatever everybody wants to see. The worst thing you can play is a MOBA. But like the second worst thing you could play is anything, because it means you're not playing the thing I really want you to play right now. Brother, have you been mewing? No, for real, I've been eating like at least 3,500 to 4,500 calories a day. Yesterday for lunch, I had a chicken breast, 2 russet potatoes, a bowl of cereal with almond milk, a protein bar, a cookie, and like 3 handfuls of potato chips. Why? I ate the chicken breast and the potatoes, and then my body said, you're not done yet. So I said, let's have some cereal. Then while I was getting the cereal, I said, might as well have some chips as well. Finished the cereal and the chips, and then I said, I'm still not done. My body said, you want a little bit more. That's 2K maybe? Yeah, bro, that's for lunch. For breakfast, I had 3 empanadas and a smoothie that was like a cup and a half of frozen fruits, 600 milliliters of almond milk, scoop of protein powder, a bunch of powdered peanut butter, 2 tablespoons of Greek yogurt, like we were doing some agave syrup. We're chunking, man. And then for dinner, we had Korean barbecue. I probably ate like 8 pieces of samgyeopsal, 8 strips of samgyeopsal, 2 bowls of rice, a little bit of poop. Because I'm going for a PB on the Peloton tomorrow because it's my birthday. It's my birthday ritual. Try to PB the Alanis Morissette ride. So I think I need to hit an average of more than 248 watts. So I've been spending the start of this week fueling, because that's gonna suck ass. You're bulking? Nah, we don't need to get into this. This is gonna make people upset, okay? But I think like if you're in your 20s, go ahead, bulk. You know, pursue the Mr. Universe lifestyle for like a little bit. For yourself. Nothing wrong with it. You could lift. I'm just like the bulking to me. If you're like 36 years old, you don't need to go through like an extra phase where you eat 1,000 calorie surplus a day just to gain mass. You should just, my personal lifestyle, I'm trying to promote longevity, at least via cardio instead of, you know, I mean, I probably shouldn't be eating the 2,000 calorie lunch, but I apologize This is such a shitty thing to say, but just bear with me. I apologize if this offends you, but being like a middle-aged man talking about your bulk phase is like possibly the most divorce-coded sentence that you could utter. What do you mean you're bulking, bro? You're 51 years old with 2 kids. That's gone. That time's over, okay? I'm not saying like you're too old to do that. I'm just saying you're old enough to know better. Now, if you're 22 and you're like, I'm bulking, I get it. Everybody's got to go through that phase where they're like, wouldn't it be sick? Dude, in 2 years, I could probably compete in like a natural bodybuilding competition. And maybe you could. Now men can't even work out. Who said anything about working out, little bro? You need to spend more time on the bodybuilding.com forums. We're talking about bulking. Bulking is in the kitchen. Working out is in the gym. You should go to the gym. Just maybe chill out on drinking a gallon of milk a day to impress some dude on a forum. I'm really sad you dissed my favorite game, Eternal Returns. What do you mean I dissed it, okay? Hang on, give me a second here, because I'm being gaslit. I'm the motherfucker who played it on stream in 2020 or 2021, and people went, why are you playing this? All I did is I said, wait, what's this game? Why is it anime waifus in Playboy Bunny costumes? Now I'm going to Google Eternal Return, and I'm going to see what their present event or season is, and I'm going to see what the marketing is, and I'm going to put it up on the screen, and then you tell me if I was telling any lies, okay? I have to hand it to you. Actually, some of these are... I would say there's a 50-50 split of hot dudes and hot ladies. There is like just some stuff. I'm going to put this up on the screen. And this is not a judge of you if you're into this stuff. But outside of maybe like Mahjong Soul, any game that has a character that looks like this, it's a really tough sell to get me to play it. Like, what are we doing here? You know? It's just not, it just makes me feel weird and not in like a compelling way. She's getting married. She exists to take your money. Me becoming part of the manosphere, but for gacha girls. You streaming tomorrow? It is a special day, but I mean, honestly, I understand why I could take the day off because it's my birthday, but why are so many Americans taking the day off? Like, I don't know who you are. NL, you're turning 43. I promise you don't want to do this because it's just the same thing as like when I wore a collared shirt yesterday. Like, the obsession with my age, it tells me way more about you than it does about me. I was saying it because you look good. It's too late. I've already committed your username to memory. You better hope you never post anything about like going through a tough time, because I'm gonna lay the fuck into you. I can be patient. I can wait for it. You can change your font color. Right now, if you change your font color, you'll probably evade detection. Aren't you a yellow name? Hang on, I think I'm Goldenrod. Yes, I'm Goldenrod. Don't insult me by describing my chat color as yellow. /color piss. See, this is where you guys are like making fun of me for being 36. But like, I'm 36 and listen to what's coming out of my mouth. You're 31 and look at the shit you're saying. You got a big delta to make up in 5 years, man. I would be busting my ass if I were you. I would be getting the fucking lead out. Because that time, 31 to 36 is going to fly by. It's going to go a lot faster than 26 to 31. And then 36 to 41 is going to go so fast, it's going to be blinking, you'll miss it. And then it's just... You ever see Click? Let me be in my 20s without thinking about my 30s? Okay. You're going to have to watch a more decoded stream then. Get it twisted. Take your ass back to... Who's a streamer I can make fun of without anybody being mad? Don't type an answer. Don't type anything. Don't type anything. You guys are gonna get me in trouble with my peers, dude. Adults do be looking forward to stuff too. Can somebody add this user and tell them to hit F5? Because they're fighting the war that ended 30 years ago. Somebody needs to add the user that just said that and tell them to refresh or go to like low latency viewing. Okay? Because they're like 7 minutes ago in the commentary. Can you give him an ad and tell him to join the rest of us in the present day? You know what's a great silent card that's obvious, but still it's fun to talk about? Sadistic nature. If you can get a sadistic nature, already it's good, because you start with neutralize. But then if you get cards that give you poison, like an Envenom, oh, man. That's not a silent card, it's colorless. This is why you're not in the dad's group chat. He's right and you're roasting him? Yeah, because nobody cares. It's like, oh, remember that game where the Canucks killed the LA Kings? Yeah, I remember. The blue jerseys were flying. And you're like, actually, that was a third jersey night where they had the black skate on. Buddy, we're literally having beers at the table right now. Why are you bringing down the vibe? That's why improv, they say yes and. They don't say no, actually. Maybe the best joke you've ever made. You heard the one about the corners? Don't worry about it. You wouldn't get it anyway. You heard the one about the genie? Don't encourage him, please. Ghibli, I'm gonna do you want to join us for Mario Party? I think after all the stalling I've done with Mario Party today, I neglected to mention, I think we only have 3 dudes. I'm sorry. I don't want to put you on the spot. Especially because I think you said no yesterday, but is he even here? Ghibli died in 2019. The part of the Dave Chappelle special where it gets serious. Sorry, it just had that kind of energy, don't you think? When are you gonna let Librarian play? 6 months, no questionable tweets. We reset the timer about 100 times a day right now, unfortunately. So never, yeah. No more mascara posting. It's not the mascara. I'm gonna leave it at that, though. We'll move on. I don't even know. Maybe I got some tweets to link you, buddy. You know what's a great tweet? And this guy got owned, but I'm glad his account is still around. But I do like that he got owned because I love the band that is known as the band. You ever see the tweet from the guy that was like, hey man, do you want to listen to the band? And then his fake friend replies, nah, I'd rather watch a Civil War documentary and sit on an accordion. And then Robbie Robertson from the band replied and said, my bad, I guess I should have aspired to be a writer on the Cleveland show instead. Ooh. Robbie Robertson is a founding member of the band, by the way, in case you're not aware. Rip Robbie, you would have loved Young Sheldon, probably. Robbie Robertson also did the fucking soundtrack for The Color of Money, which is the best part of that movie. No disrespect, Paul Newman heads. That one gets me in a lot of trouble from time to time as well. Paul Newman kind of goated with the sauce. I get what you're saying there. And you know what? I stand by it. You think Paul Newman and Mrs. Renfro ever fucked? I mean, once the lights go off in the grocery store, man. I mean, who's to say? That joke still doesn't work. I think I tried that one for the first time in like 2018, and I was like, one day it's gonna work. Because nobody knows who Mrs. Renfro is? Bro, she's a salsa brand. The jars are right next to each other in the grocery store, okay? It's like, what if the jars at the grocery store fucked, man? You wouldn't get it. You know what? You wouldn't get it. It's so hard being Canadian. Because if you ever talk about like a brand you see in the grocery store all the time, people are like, what the fuck is that? And you're like, oh, sorry. But then if you say, oh yeah, it's like that Canadian brand, and then you say the name of a brand that's actually American, everyone laughs at you like you're a fucking idiot. Like, he thinks old Dutch potato chips are Canadian, man. They actually are, but I couldn't think of a counterexample because we make a lot of good stuff up here. Chris Mickey's ever sucked off the Pringle guy? See, man. I'm laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because it's fucking funny. You guys wouldn't laugh at me when I told the exact same joke. And it's bullshit, dude. Me, like, oh, do you think Grandma Nut from Candyland ever sucked off the Monopoly guy? Like, trying so hard to get the joke to work. You think Janet Reno ever sucked off Colin Powell? Fuck, I'm scribbling on in a notebook trying to find the right formula of... We don't talk about Gaddafi here, okay? Why not? I don't want to get into the reasons why. Both his behavior in his life and then also the behavior of some other individuals very, very close to the end of his life. What about Saddam Hussein? We make some jokes about Saddam now and then. Yeah, I'm not afraid of that. Would you smoke out Gaddafi? What, like if I go to hell? That's a good question. I never really thought about it. If I go to hell, will I smoke out Gaddafi? I would expect he'd smoke me out because he got there first. But yeah, in a pinch, I'd smoke out Gaddafi because, like, I mean, at that point, he's already dead. Like, I'm not gonna say let's let bygones be bygones. Like, I'm not gonna let him off the hook. I'm gonna grill him a little bit, but. If you go to hell, Gaddafi won't be there. I feel like an insane person. Do you know who Gaddafi is? Do I know who Gaddafi is? That motherfucker is in hell, whether I'm there or not. I don't think his being in hell is conditional on my being in hell. If there is a hell, he's there, for sure. Gaddafi was based at times. Okay, well, listen, you said it, not me. That might be true. I'm not familiar with, like, you know, maybe he was hooping a little bit, but this is why we don't talk about it. It's such a contentious issue, man. There's worse guys. Yeah, no, that's definitely true. I don't know if that's who you want litigating, you know, as your defense counsel, though. But the list of guys who are worse is a lot shorter than the list of guys who are better. I don't want to say some of the bad guys that are better than Gaddafi, but they do exist. I'm trying to think. I don't know. George W. Bush would have to think about it. I think they're both... They can smoke each other out in hell as far as I'm concerned.
So weird.
Don't like each other?
Sorry,
I know,
I was
it's creepy. It's creeping me out.
I've been muted in here for
You did. I saw you in here like 3 hours ago.
I've been muted for 3 hours, yeah. I was talking about whether... Well, we decided Gaddafi's in hell, like there's no question about it.
Really?
All right, guys, I gotta pause this run right here.
Were you riffing on Gaddafi?
A little bit. Someone said, would you smoke him out?
He got a pretty bum deal, that Gaddafi.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. Hey, I was saying there's two reasons we don't talk about it.
Come on. Come on.
You said it. You said it.
Come on. Hey, I didn't mean it, though. It was unintentional. It was unintentional. It is kind of psychotic that was like a thing in popular media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I remember kids in school were getting in trouble for shoving their hands up each other's asses.
What the fuck? When did you go to school? Are you like 17 years old?
No, like you would make your hands into like a knife or a fin, you know what I mean? Like you keep all your fingers together and you would violently hit your friend in the asshole and say you were Gaddafiing them.
That shit didn't happen until like 2011.
No.
Am I crazy, man?
That was like 2003. What are you talking about?
What? No way!
A long time ago, brother.
I was in high school when that happened. Maybe even middle school. I don't know.
He was assassinated in 2011, man.
I just remember like emails going out being like, the children must stop doing that.
That's insane.
You have... someone has put a fake memory in your head.
High school.
Or what the fuck happened to Gaddafi in 1998, man?
I might have just been like reading about it then, because I just remember that being a thing, Gaddafiing people.
He's kind of serving in his profile picture, though.
Pardon?
Gaddafi?
Dude, well, before you say you can't say that, at least take a look at the photo.
No, but like, why did you call it a profile pic? What profile does he have?
That's on howlongtobeat.com.
Yeah, Gaddafi.
You want to see what he's been playing recently?
Yeah.
Anyway, this motherfucker is in hell. He's in hell.
Who, Gaddafi?
Yeah.
Damn.
They were asking if I would smoke him out, and I said if we're...
How much did Clinton post you to fucking say, pay you to say that?
He's in... Well, he's alive. But he's married to Hillary, so... Can I say something? Did you see the... Well, obviously not. So hang on, I better get my Switch going. So... Do you see the tweet that was like, I'll never forgive America for not electing a baddie president, and it was a picture of Kamala Harris.
Nah, man.
But I was like,
I don't go there anymore.
I was
Sorry.
like,
I just love saying that every time you bring up a tweet. Go on.
I was like, it's the second time it's happened, bro. Am I right?
Oh well. Okay, I see what you're saying.
I just dropped a little. Hear me out. That's all I'm saying.
Did he just say "hear me out" and walk away?
I think he did.
I'm still here.
I still don't know who he's talking about.
This motherfucker's plugging his Switch in.
Who's the baddie?
Oh, come on.
No, you.
We're
say
all
it.
thinking it.
I don't think I'm thinking it, but go ahead.
2016 election, man.
I don't know, man. Did you see that We're Just Chilling in Cedar Rapids video?
I have
It's
seen
not
We're Just
it.
Chilling in Cedar. Well, listen.
Man.
I'm just chilling in Cedar Rapids.
Classic. Yeah, Jeb? Talking about Jeb? Ooh. You remember Jeb's gun?
Yes.
Oh, it's so funny, man.
Yes, I do.
I think about Jeb's gun so often. It's probably
which
not
one?
good.
Which one was Binders Full of Women?
That's Mitt Romney.
That's Romney.
Mitt
Yeah.
Romney. Okay.
Mitt
I get them
Romney.
all.
Mitt Romney.
I get them all confused sometimes.
I'm on my
You
way.
remember Pierre Delecto? Mitt Romney's alt on Twitter? That's still so fucking funny to me. That's like verified. It's not even a joke. It's real. He had a fucking alt where he would like argue for himself against randos.
Who was the baddiest president of them all?
The hottest president in U.S. history?
Mirror, mirror on the wall. You know.
I mean, it's probably, you got to start with Obama, JFK. I don't even know if there's anybody else. Oh, there is that one fucking Tim Burton motherfucker. Who's the guy? You know what I'm talking about? He's got the ramen noodle hair.
The ramen noodle.
You know the one. He's got the popped collar and the ramen noodle hair. Franklin Pierce. He never married, people. He never married. I think. Look, there needs to be more handymen. Just
Yes.
like a guy who is like
Just a
not
guy.
that good at carpentry, plumbing, electrical stuff, but is like good enough to do it so that he can come over and be like, yeah, I'll fucking fix this shit. Maybe it's not up to code or whatever, but
I'm trying to become that guy for myself via YouTube videos and
fair enough.
I don't know. Like, did I mention that? Like, so I don't know what would cause a light fixture in a bathroom to just stop working, but mine did. It's not the GFCI. I've checked all that. The switch, the outlet still works. But I bought a multimeter and it came with another thing that's like, oh yeah, you just shove this into somewhere and it tells you if there's electric current or not. And I keep seeing it referred to as the Widowmaker.
Oh
like,
no,
well,
man.
Maybe I won't use the Widowmaker. But yeah, I don't like, the light fixture has worked for 4 years and now the fixture is dead. It's not the bulbs, just I figured I'll pull it off the wall, check it with the multimeter and go from there.
Yeah, wait, is it the one that's like a male power cord into a male power cord?
What, the Widowmaker?
Yeah, it's like a
It's literally-
male
it
to
looks
male
like a-
adapter.
It looks like a knife that you stick into an outlet.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I
Like
can
it's
see
literally
that.
just a thing that fits into an outlet or just touches to a piece of metal and it beeps and glows when it feels a current.
Holy cow.
Fuck you.
This is the best one.
I don't know, everybody voted Platform Peril, so I voted it.
But it's a bonus mini game, and I want it.
Oh, you could be rich right
Take some
now.
good pictures then, man. I haven't had time to practice new mashing techniques.
Oh, this dude, I gotta get my grippers out.
Come on, man. Yeah, you're toe mashing?
Couldn't be worse than the hands. Come on, give me a low roll. Do not give me the highest roll possible. Give me a low roll.
You were specific about it. That
Yes.
was the big mistake.
Yes.
You should not have said that.
My
Hey, you
bad.
get an item.
It's crazy they added voice recognition to this shit. I feel like
Yeah, sometimes
every-
you can just say the number and it rolls it.
Yeah. Well, the amount of times when you motherfuckers has gone, you're gonna roll a 1 right now. Unbelievable.
Ooh.
Any last words?
Well, let's wait for the game now.
Yeah, see ya. That's
Yeah,
my
you're
last words.
toast. No, he's good at that one.
How's that so?
Ryan's the only one I'm scared of in this game.
It was
I'm
like
not
3
scared of
games that I
Ryan
own you guys
like,
in.
There's 100 games in this. I'm scared of Ryan in like 3.
You were saying?
Okay, I'm gonna make it 2.
I didn't have my hands on the Joy-Cons at the start. I was gripping.
You guys okay?
Well, I was just trying to think.
Just thinking, man.
I was thinking about asking you guys whether you saw AJ from the Costco guys on the wrestling.
Yeah.
He's bringing the boom right now. Big time. There are no lengths or no depth.
No, I did not.
I've been wanting to fight you, QT, ever since you trashed the triple chocolate chunk cookie. You're not fucking with the Costco guys anymore.
I'm just not really fucking with wrestling.
Yeah, that's fair. But like the Costco guys kind of elevated it a little.
The Costco guys are fine. Like, they're like chilling.
I have to say,
consume their content.
I respect that they have not changed their bit at all.
Oh yeah.
Like, they must have had some point where they were like, we gotta stop talking about fucking Costco. But they're like, no, fully committed to the bit like 11 months later.
I will say the only thing, and like this isn't directly their fault, but every time I think about how there must be like thousands, tens, hundreds of thousands of fucking copycat families. just fucking like some desperate dad forcing his kid into a goddamn TikTok. We're Target guys! I made up a guy and I got sick over him is what I did. But he has to exist in droves.
We're Bass Pro Shops guys.
Start.
Bottom left. Oh, you're right. You're smarter than me.
She's so disappointed in me, guys. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. I hit every
just
single
standing
wrong
there like,
one.
Come on, bro. Wait,
hold
did we have
that one.
Yeah.
Get down,
Oh!
Finish.
Ryan.
She fucked up! As soon as she gets one, she's just like, I'm not helping you at all. I'm not helping you at all.
Minus 2% women, man.
That's so condescending to assume that women, their tastes are so picky that as soon as I insulted a virtual woman, they would leave. That's misogynist.
It's just the tone. It wasn't really. It doesn't have anything to do with like the fake or not, you know.
Now, because I just said something defending women, they're gonna flock, man.
I don't want you to roll a 1, but it would be really funny. Okay.
Isn't it crazy that water is 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom.
Correct.
And then a hydrogen peroxide is 2 hydrogen atoms, 2 oxygen atoms. It's just one little oxygen atom that you can't even fucking see. Like, you can't see an individual. You can't recognize that you're seeing it. But, like, we can tell the difference. Like, we can tell the difference between water and hydrogen peroxide just by, like, using our noses.
Yeah, I mean,
That's fucking crazy, dude. Human beings are amazing. Well, I just mean, like, it's crazy that, like, you're, like, one atom. How much could that change it? And you're like, it can fundamentally change everything. It can turn poison into life.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
It's kind of crazy.
There's a bit of like, when it comes to like molecular physics, it's hard to rationalize. Where like most like atoms are like what 99% empty space. And there's just nothing there.
Dude, so much.
And yet it forms all the stuff we know.
Space really gets me fucked up. I've been spending every night and morning just like stargazing, and I've always been like into astronomy, but just starting to like truly think about like the emptiness of space and how much isn't there, and like how like when we eventually collide with Andromeda, there's a high chance nothing will actually collide because 2 galaxies will pass through. That's insane.
It is crazy.
Better hope Malf's mom isn't. Because...
Why?
Why is a good question to that.
She's a nice lady.
He's not even here.
Well, that's why I was like, it's probably TOS to make a Yo Mama joke to you guys. But if the dude's not even here, how could that be TOS? He's not streaming.
Only if I report you, I guess.
Oh,
I'm not
shit.
fucking mashing. I'm not fucking doing
Yes! He's scared. We scared him with the grippers. Oh, we're locked the fuck in, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. But now I'm fucked and I'm not gonna get any more baskets because they're all goddamn full. Oh, missed that. Missed that. You son of a bitch. I'm relegated to these bottom buckets. It sucks.
So I kind of went prime James Harden on the second round.
I only missed one basket, man.
Really? I missed like 6, man.
What? How did you get so many? I was hitting the golds, man.
I don't know what to tell you. I won a game! Yes! I just think, like, it's funny because, like, when you're a little kid, when you're like 6 years old, you're like, the world is just shapes. And then you go to high school and you're like, no, dude, it's fucking shapes and chemicals and physics and metabolic processes. And then when you get into college and you study science, you're like, no, it really fucking is shapes all the way down.
Yeah.
You're like, literally, 2 things can have the exact same molecular formula, but a different geometric arrangement of it can cause, one of them will like give you a boner and the other one will make your head like explode. That's crazy, dude.
What's crazier is that like we can go lower than atoms, right? Like quarks and shit. And they were like, yeah, so there's like 6 like fundamental particles, like quarks, but actually there's only like 2 of them, and the other 4 we just made them up in like a metal tube.
Yeah,
like they don't exist anywhere. We just like smushed them together so hard that we invented new particles.
The shit pisses me off, man.
Okay.
I don't know. I think it's so cool how so much of science is like, we got to come up with a fucking explanation for shit. You know?
Man.
And then let's work backwards from there.
Yeah, that shit, that infuriates me.
It infuriates you? I love it.
But they're like, we know some shit must exist because something is here. We just don't know what it is yet. And then like 30 years later, they're like, boom, guess what? Remember that paper from like 1961? We finally found that shit. And I'm like, fucking get a life, man.
Oh my god, no, we don't do that one.
What did you say?
Respectfully.
Respectfully the what?
The Kissler.
The Kissler.
The Henry Kissler.
The Henry what?
The Henry Klitz Kissler.
That's not what I said.
100% said that.
Yeah, I heard it. Also, he's definitely smoking it up with Gaddafi in hell right now. Well, we didn't figure out maybe Gaddafi...
Gaddafi got a real raw deal.
They might be on different circles.
They're definitely in different circles.
Brother, I'm pretty sure Gaddafi's in hell. But he might be on like the floor with the shoplifters instead of like the real... Well, I don't know. I gotta read more about Gaddafi before I commit to this.
Gaddafi pretty much got like turned into a supervillain by the Clintons to have a target. No? That's at least how I understood it.
Okay, well, Abomination got turned into a superhero by whatever his name is. But he still tried to kill the Hulk.
Fair. You know, he's got a point.
Colonel Ross, that's it.
Just to be clear, I'm willing to think that like probably most people are in hell. No, I'm playing. Most world leaders though, probably. Most world leaders though, probably.
Anybody whose name you know and they're not like an actor or a musician is probably in hell.
And then even then, it's still like pretty. I think probably any musician from like the 70s. You know? Just about.
I was gonna say you think Joni Mitchell's in hell, but she's still alive.
So yeah. Hey, oh, sorry, I'm really not trying to.
So yeah. Good one. Oh shit.
Thank you.
Dude, Plumpy Twister 8 is not fucking with our Mario Party plays.
For real?
I doubled all our coins. He said dumb. Then you. I don't even know what you did because I was talking about Gaddafi, but he said dumb.
Oh, no, either way.
Why didn't you do this? Dumb.
It's fine if you want to be one step behind. Whatever. If you don't want to think ahead, that's on you.
They hate our ass, man.
Mario Party is more complicated than people think it is, okay?
There's a lot of like inputs coming into this system.
Yay.
Oh, theft is exciting to you? Oh shit, Justin, you are fucked, buddy.
Fucking dude, I'm gonna get cooked.
You're about to be loaded up with Gaddafi, man.
Oh, no, that's like almost all in.
I regret saying that. Sorry.
Why the fuck did they pick 67? This motherfucker can't get off Gaddafi.
He couldn't get off the.
This is probably your best chance, man.
Yeah, you got her in this one. Never mind.
Good shit. Good
Take her
shit.
ass. You got her ass.
Take that shit, loser.
Oh!
Ah, that's bullshit. It didn't register. Oh!
Insane.
Reaction speed.
Amazing.
Okay, no, you got her. You got her. It's over. It's over.
No.
It's over. It's still over. It's still over. You don't lose it.
You're amazing. Well done, dude. Well done.
Thank you.
We know their weakness. You don't want to play them in up and down. Whatever that one is.
Or
You don't,
bowling.
that one's
They have like
or bowling.
the fucking Lockheed Martin targeting computer. No, I haven't bought any Haktua coin, but my block coin is not doing so well lately. Sorry, guys.
I can't tell you how good I felt when I think it was in.
Only 4 turns left.
So someone linked the Hawk to a girl, and I had to Google who is. Like
That is good. That's
I
a
was like,
green
oh.
flag.
I don't know their full legal name, nor
Haley
do I
Welch?
know who they are by sight. Exactly. I did.
Significant
I Googled
other,
Haley Welch.
Pookie, 2022 to 2000 to unknown. I hope. I don't know. I'm not wishing any ill will on Pookie.
Damn.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest here, Ryan. It's just you and me here. He's
Oh, okay.
about to pass the. We cannot let him buy 2 stars. He
I
cannot
see what
win.
you're saying. I see what you're saying.
He simply has to be destroyed. It's not happening. You will not have any gifts by the end of the first minigame.
What the fuck?
Ryan, I will sacrifice all my gifts to make sure.
All right, all right.
do that,
I'll try to
suckers.
box them out too.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
That gold present's gone.
No.
It's gone.
I'm gonna leave with it. I'm gonna fucking get your ass.
Round
I'm
1.
going downfield. I'm playing like strong safety. You're more of like on the cornerback beat right now.
I'm fucking out of here. Fuck off.
Rosalina, we're not enemies here. He's dodging everything pixel perfect.
Guys, he's too fast.
I'm too good. Problem.
There's one. There's 2. He's locked in.
I'm out of here, motherfuckers. Peace.
No, there's more. Rosalina is actually helping you.
Oh, she fucked me.
Fuck it, I'm out for number
Still
one.
getting out with this gold. I'm getting out with this gold, and you could all. In
Ryan.
this box,
You
can
bumped
go
me,
box and
motherfucker,
buy
you
it.
bumped me!
I know. I was
Suck
pissed
on
because
it.
you bumped me. You
Oh,
bumped
okay.
me.
No,
My
you bumped
dick's in
me.
this
You bumped
box.
me. You bumped me.
Ryan, listen to me. Listen
Yeah,
to me.
okay.
I'm not taking Big Donut.
Okay, I will be taking Big Donut every time.
I'll be taking it.
That's great. That's a perfect outcome for Apollo. Fuck,
Yeah.
I gotta take not
You
Big
wanna give it to
Donut,
Apollo?
otherwise
That's
Apollo's
fine.
gonna
No,
win.
Ryan!
You're gonna give it to Apollo.
This is your whole thing.
No, Justin, you're giving it to Apollo if you take Big Donut. You gotta stop Apollo by taking
I'm
one
not
of the
taking Big
smaller
Donut.
trays.
I'm not. I mean,
Ryan,
I'm gonna
I
go
will
for it.
never. I'm never picking.
And I will always
Ryan,
take Big Donut.
Okay. Okay. This is good.
Fuck you! I will be taking
I'm
Big
taking
Donut.
medium donut. I'm taking medium donut.
I'm fucking rich.
I'm taking medium donut.
I'll take little donut then. Fuck you.
Yes.
You still have a problem, Justin.
No.
He's thinking
shit.
so hard about what to do.
No. I was thinking you might have switched to little donut.
I know my role here.
They've got each other.
Oh,
I just need
shit.
Rosalina to go for big donut.
Oh, that's
asshole.
big, man.
That's dumb.
That is 5 fucking donuts.
That stupid asshole.
Oh.
Oh yeah!
I'm gonna carry this grudge in the future games. You're both fucked.
That's the one rule, man. That's the one rule. I mean, Mouth definitely doesn't follow it. But
I'm gonna say 7 games.
7 games?
7 games, yeah, 7 games.
7 games?
7
What is
games
this, a
bad
ring?
luck. Yep, 7 games.
There was only one pink over here anyway.
I'm gonna start saying it every 30 seconds.
It?
So that you can't monetize the game.
Oh, then the
He got
last
last as well.
gemstone?
Every 30 seconds. You better be quick on that mute button.
This is a tactical decision. Why would I want the dude in first place to get 2 stars discounted?
Go fuck yourself.
Don't be mad at me. I take Big Donut every time and I go hide
I'm
in
mad
the
at you.
fireworks.
I explained my strategy. You were the one who chose not to take Big Donut a bunch of times.
Are you guys ready for this?
Rosalina
beatdown?
stopped me every time.
Look at this beatdown, dude. Holy fuck. 45
close
points.
anyway. Honestly, you can take those big donuts away. He won on the last round.
I'd still rather Ryan win than you. Go fuck yourself.
Yes, yes.
I wasn't trying to.
It's 8 games for you.
Yippee! The Kissler. Oh shit, you're right behind me, man. You're 1 square behind me.
That owns. Thanks for Pete, you fucking losers. You fucking idiots.
Are you
dumb
still
fucks.
holding the grudge though?
You stupid fucking idiots. Still 7 and 8 games.
What? 7 games?
Yeah. Oh, that's so
I had her
funny.
for 7
so
milliseconds,
fucking
man.
That is the funniest shit of my life. Immediately vindicated.
3,
Best of luck, brother.
2,
She's gonna be perfect at this.
go!
Who on the LSS owns a drone?
Not me.
Not me. I do think it would be cool to have one for the sake of like, I don't know, like if suddenly I was live and it was just like flying away from my house, I think that would be really funny. If I was just like, all right, bye chat, and just flew away.
That's a funny shot for sure.
It's a real funny shot.
My God, he's gonna do it, man.
I can't fucking play any better than this, man.
He did it!
Oh!
I can't play any better than that,
And then
man.
look, he's got
Photo
angel
finish.
wings too. r/moviedetails. Look at that shit, dude. Because he was flying, man.
I haven't done my goals today because I was doing the audio stuff.
Oh, you're in for some.
Did you do box office game yet?
I did. I did.
What year is it?
2014.
Oh, I'm cooked.
There's a very noteworthy movie in the number 5 position, though,
I'm excited. I'm excited.
from Pure Flix Entertainment.
Oh no. Not familiar with that one. I feel like I know this is ridiculous. But like I don't know, I've been the more I do the trainer shit, so what's funny to me, like we've been doing a lot of stretches with my fucking meniscus thing, which is going
Makes
much better.
sense, yeah.
I'm very happy now. But in some of the stretches, that just happened to me by the way, so I didn't get to do ghost stuff.
I wanted to do those stuff.
I know. But be happy I got fucked at least.
Let's go!
But my trainer was very much just like, he was like straight up, he was like, we can get you doing like a full-blown split. And I was like,
Whoa.
I was like, that would look so like a front to back split, you know, like one leg forward, one leg back.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, you have no idea how funny that would look like as a big guy. And he was like, no, I do know, because like I could do that. I'm like, no, you're right. Like, it looks really silly to see a really big guy do that. I think that's funny though. That's like I have to nail that shit so I can start being like, all right, chat. Fucking
20 subs for the
2,000 bits.
splits. Yeah,
20
I love
subs.
it.
I'm doing some splits. I'm smashing my dick and balls on the floor. The Slurpa Sherpa?
Yeah, you pop the split and then the drone starts flying straight up. Yes.
Yes. That would be the biggest stream finale of all time.
It's like, if you could find a way to do it without doxing the exact geographical location of your house.
Yeah. That's true. All right, so my buddy Dave just cracked the case. He said, Justin, here's how you win. You learn to do the split, and then you start a YouTube channel with crazy thumbnails and titles like Target Employee
Only 2
Shocked
turns
by
left.
Big Man Split. Dude, I would be making $1 zillion if I did that.
Oh, excuse me, could you tell me where you keep the huh? you ever see this shit? That would be great content, man.
Oh, I fucking love that. God damn.
I don't think I have any bonus stars. I think I'm about to
you could
win the
have-
balance award.
You could have went the furthest.
I don't think so. I did use a turbo, but my rolls were pretty bad, but not bad enough to be worse than yours.
I used the turbo too though, and I got a pretty big roll.
Oh,
and
wow.
I've used like some triples and some doubles. I don't think I got either. I think I'm in the middle on those.
Maybe I
I
got
got
a slowpoke
minigame.
chance then, which is crazy.
I don't know if it gives me coin. I think I still get coin even though Justin.
I got so fucked.
I think
I
it's
have no
Justin,
idea.
man.
Nah, I think that is me.
Wow! Never mind.
Okay, I just need show me minigame. Show me minigame, and it's over.
Show me.
Hit me Bowser's
Ambler.
face.
I think that's me.
Oh! Oh yeah, she was in that.
Pissed. I'm pissed the hell off.
All
It's
love
been
with
so
you.
long.
I didn't deserve to win that one. I can't be mad. I didn't really do anything.
I did deserve it, so I'm a little mad.
He's done it.
Lightly miffed.
Congratulations.
Well, I was sad that landing on that thing took my boo away. I got the balance award.
You
dude.
got the
Like,
balance award?
Hey, Rosalina!
Wow!
It
Minigame
must have been like by
fuck.
1. It was by 2.
I wish it was
Holy
the minigame
cow,
award.
man.
That would have been dramatic.
I thought I won like 5 in a row to start. What is
I
that?
thought so too, man.
To be fair, a lot of them were when I was on her team.
You guys got fucking dumpstered on reacts. That's all. That's all that matters.
Bro, I had literally no... Oh, what? We tied for Bowser bonus.
Did we?
Yeah.
I moved the fucking
You hit it
furthest.
twice? Damn.
Oh, we were tied on red spaces too.
In madness, man.
Oh shit.
Oh, do you guys want to play the Donkey Kong
Dude,
one?
and what is this snowboarding one, man?
What is
Yeah, I ain't
this
never
though?
seen that.
Oh, that's
Rosalina's.
Rosalina. It's motion. I think.
Rosalina's radical raised.
Let's do the Donkey Kong one and see how horrible it is.
Sure.
It's not gonna like divide by 0 because I'm in the game, right?
I don't think so.
Start.
There's a
The
ghost.
fuck?
He's a ghost.
Wait, what do we do? R. I suck. Whoa!
It looks so fucked up, right? Even though he's nailing it.
It looks horrible, man.
You go see that solo, man.
That's so fucking bad.
Wait, he's kind of. Oh, never mind.
I fucked it.
Oh my god, he's goated.
It's possibly like the easiest game of all time.
It's always telling me too early and too late and shit. I'm bad at it.
Start.
I see. How do you? That's impossible, man.
I've been killed. You guys can do it. You can beat Bowser.
Where do I go, Ryan?
I was resting on Bowser.
You got it. Oh shit.
I'm gonna come bump you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come bump you.
You stole fizzy lifting juice ass level. You can do it, bro. You can do it.
That one's kind of goated, actually. I
That's a
think.
pretty good one.
He's stunting on us, man. Like
He
he's
hit the line.
styling on us. What?
That's
He's
fucking
literally
BM.
just selling,
That was
man.
BM. Yeah.
Oh my god, he trolled us,
That was
man.
fucking BM.
That's embarrassing. Now I see why this guy's king of the Koopas.
You guys reading this? You guys see
I don't
it?
want to be with Bowser.
You gotta be with Bowser.
This sucks.
He's goated at these, man.
I have a feeling at the team ones he's gonna suck.
Unlikely.
Yeah.
So it said one player paddles rapidly to the left to go, and the other person does the right.
Okay.
Ah, okay. I'm the left, you're the right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
How do you paddle?
Peace out, buddy. I've
do
played
you
this
paddle?
one. I've played this one.
How do you? Okay, thanks for the help, man. How do you paddle?
Oh, you kind of like wiggle the Joy-Con like you're paddling.
Oh, it's like the damn.
It's like the riding a little
triathlon.
scooter.
Oh yeah, Ryan needs to do it.
I had it and then what the fuck?
It's like you're holding it level and then you're raising your left hand and dropping your right.
I'm
one.
glad Justin waited until he was 2 feet away from the finish.
I was doing it like a canoe, man, not a kayak. I had my hand on the top of it. I was going like this.
Yeah, no, you're doing it like kayak mode.
Oh my god. Well, the kayak is a double-sided paddle, Nintendo. You don't know shit about rowing.
We had to do a jerk-off game. I'm sorry.
Press and hold ZL while swinging like a man.
I remember this one.
It's literally the jerk-off.
What is ZL? I only have ZR.
3,
Jack off on this one?
2,
Yep.
1, go!
Really should have used my right Joy-Con.
Apparently I'm fucking shit. What's going on?
Dude, run that one back. Run that. I could beat that by 2 seconds.
I don't know. I got like 8 seconds on the thing.
Run that back. Run that shit back.
My stroke game is out of control. You have no idea.
I think I was pressing the wrong button.
3, 2, 1, go!
I'm fucking out of here, boys. I'm out of here.
I fucking suck now. What happened? Hey, he's on my snap. No,
What the fuck?
I'm still great.
New record.
He's the greatest of all time.
Apollo's gonna eat the cookie again.
Winner.
He's unbeatable, man. I thought for sure I was gonna rinse you.
Okay, one more.
Fuck you, dude. My arm hurts, man.
Okay, left-handed. Everyone do left-handed. Everyone
No,
left-handed.
fuck you. No.
Do it. No, come on. It's
I
fine.
don't. I have to use the other Joy-Con.
What are you talking about?
It wouldn't work.
2,
What do you mean?
With different hands.
go!
How does he do it?
He's insane. I'm lost. Where am I? I didn't even make it out of the cave.
I'm so sorry. My cats are really upset about me.
Yeah, run it back, man.
Fucking stop it.
1,
Dude, I had to do fucking tricep pushdowns today. Are you fucking kidding me? This is killing me.
Why is it not making a noise?
He's insane, man.
I didn't even start for the first 3 seconds.
new record.
What the fuck, man? Oh, we're done. I'm not doing it.
Dude, he
I'm not
can't
doing it
be
again. I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing it again.
Fuck you.
I'm doing it one more time.
You know how fast I play the guitar? Fuck you.
2, 1, go!
What is he
Fucking
doing?
died.
That's so
I fucking died
different,
again.
Man. I don't get it.
Back of my head hurts, dude.
How he's getting faster. He's like a pitcher that does better the further the game goes
My
on.
arm is cramping so insane. Oh, it hurts.
I don't understand,
Oh,
man.
it's terrible.
I thought he would be regressing mean, man. He just got better, dude.
Holy cow.
Oh.
I apologize. I didn't know what the fuck I was dealing with, man.
I left it on accident.
I'm gonna get some real good gifts out of that shit, man.
I didn't know what power I was trifling with.
I'm sweating. I'm sweaty.
Holy fuck, man.
my
We got 5 minutes.
arm is freaking out.
This is the
Soup,
you can't do
troop,
this together.
dude, it's all food, man. There's a pot, there's a pan flipping game, dude. Yeah.
I thought for
Short
sure
stack
you were gonna
chef.
fucking fire up the
Unbarb.
mine again.
Yeah. Spread
I'm so
butter.
shocked.
Kaboom Squad minigame?
Juice
Yeah,
works.
those are the 8-player.
Ski Daddle? Look! Oh, look!
What
this
the
way.
fuck? What did Jimmy Fallon?
look,
What
this
the
way
Jimmy
so
Fallon
tricky,
is that, man?
Chomp Wash, Puzzle Pandemonium.
Oh,
Yeah,
no
like I'm
shot.
telling you, dude. I think the 8-players are kind of goated.
Coop hat. Oh, these are the ones we've done already. God, well,
All right, later, boys. Later.
later.
You know what's messed up is that like my arm and shoulder hurt too, but I got so mogged by Justin's jerking that I have to pretend that it didn't hurt me at all. Like I might be in even more pain than he is, but I came in second and third place, so I don't even get to complain. I have to pretend like, oh, at least I didn't try that hard, but I was trying as hard as I could. Have a good night, everybody. I'm gonna go eat some lunch. And I will see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. for a stream where I'm immediately going to ask everybody if they want to play Mario Party again. Later! My wife's got a yellow moon on Discord. What am I supposed to do? Saw it and then I saw it say, yellow moon means she's away. None of you stand so tall. Yellow moon means no Discord call. It's a yellow moon. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Yellow, yellow, yellow moon.